So I'm thinking about humanity, as you do, and what I'm wondering is, does humanity amount to much? Is humanity significant? Are we particularly intelligent, productive? Are we significant in the universe? Because I'm thinking that we think a lot of ourselves, and we think we're the bee's knees, and we can do lots of things, and we think lots, and we achieve lots of things. But I am thinking about history. Today, in the year 2000, whatever, we do a lot more than we did in the year 1900 or in the year 1700, etc. So we're doing a lot more now than we did back then. So what I'm thinking is that there are bound to be other intelligences in the universe, as it's supposedly infinite. And their stage of development could be a lot higher than us. So we would seem, possibly to many intelligences out there, we would seem like people in 1700 seem to us. We would seem very backward and underdeveloped. So that's definitely the case. And also, there's definitely intelligences out there that are much less developed than us. So we could be in the middle of how things are in intelligence, or we might be at the top end or at the bottom end. It's hard to say. The point is, we're not alone in the universe, and that's fairly obvious, I would say. And it's hard to know where we fit in the scheme of things. So I'm trying to judge how significant humanity is. Humanity has achieved a lot, but what does a lot mean compared to the whole universe, which has supposedly lasted forever and is infinite in size? So I'm really struggling to know where humanity fits in the scheme of things, in the scheme of intelligence. Are we good? Are we intelligent? Or are we backward and ignorant? Are we really good to have an idea of where humanity fits into the scheme of things? I'm thinking that if we look at what humanity has achieved in the last couple 100 years, and if we know that there are other intelligences out there, and they would have been achieving, working, developing as well. I forgot what I was going to say. The point is, there are other intelligences out there way in advance than us, and there are others way behind us, it would seem to me. And it's just such a weird situation to have an infinite universe that's existed forever. And I'm thinking it is just a question of time before we encounter aliens. And I don't know whether to be excited or scared. Looking at how humanity treats animals on Earth, if some advanced civilization encounters us, they would regard us in the same way. They would regard us as rabbits or whatever. And it's insignificant. So it's hard to know if an advanced civilization would have courtesy, would have a care for us little people. Because in the same way we don't care about cockroaches and would kill cockroaches without thinking about them, alien species might regard us in the same way and dispose of us as being equivalent to cockroaches. And that's really weird to conceive, but it could be true. And it's possible that it's likely true that we would be considered as insects.